So today is Boxing Day in Canada, December 26th. We're running version 14.2.2 of Tesla Full Self-Driving Supervised, and it's a version that's got some minor improvements since the last one, but overall super impressed. We did just drive to a playground in the neighborhood next to ours, and now we're going to drive home. And so let's give it a go and see how it does. We will need to turn around somewhere because we're pointing the wrong way. Let's see how it handles that. Yeah, we're all clear behind us, so we can get on our way. Nice exit there from the on-street parking. Let's see which way we're going to be going. So we're going to drive up here further than I would have, and then turn around and go back the same way we came. So as a human, we would have turned around at that first street that we came to. I don't know why it's decided to go further up here, but maybe it's a street where it doesn't have to do a U-turn, and that's exactly what we have here. It's a nice little close where it can pull into and go around and basically go the other direction. From what I've seen, it's not a big fan of U-turns, and that's okay, because they can be dangerous, and they may not even be legal in a lot of situations. It's done nicely coming out of that snow-packed area. So the drive back home is about 4 minutes to 2.3 kilometers. Outside temperature is minus 12 degrees Celsius, which is around 10 degrees Fahrenheit. We have had some fresh snow over the last 24 hours, not a lot. So the roads aren't terrible, but they're not great. They can be slippery in sections. We have a car here pulling over, going slowly. It's slowed down nicely for that. And we are in a playground or a school zone. So during the day, that's 30 kilometers an hour. And it appears to be adhering to those rules. And starting to slow down there. I was getting going a little bit too fast, and now it's going the perfect speed through this area. We do have some pedestrian crossings, but not many people out today, the day after Christmas Day. Everyone's probably at home recovering from overindulgence. We're turning right here, really no obstacles or other cars in our way. And our next more interesting section is a roundabout, which is actually a square with a playground in the middle of it. Let's see how it does. Another playground zone here, 30 kilometers an hour. Let's put the right-hand signal on, which is probably technically correct, although in a roundabout we're basically going straight, so I would not have done that. We have a speed bump here. Yeah, it did see it and slowed down to an appropriate speed. Again, this is a square roundabout. It's probably confused it as to when it should signal and where it should signal. But driving through there was perfect. We slid a little there, but it corrected itself, no problem. Probably better than I could have done. And up at the traffic lights, we'll be going straight through. Most people are turning left or right. And so I don't know which lane it will get in. It's technically just one lane, but people make it two. So So it's going to be on the left, which is probably the best lane to be in if we're going straight. People turning right, they can then, we're not going to be blocking people turning right on the red, which is legal here in Canada. So we will have oncoming traffic turning left, potentially in front of us. We have to be very careful there. I'm guessing this car in front is going straight, but sometimes people don't signal. In this case, we are going straight. Yeah, I didn't have any tricky situations there. I was hoping for a little bit more traffic, some left, some right, but that was pretty easy. Yeah, did well there, just making sure it didn't get too close to the other car turning left in the opposite direction. We are going to just look at our settings here. So we're in full self-driving, supervised, and we're on the standard. Oh, here's a car just pulling out of a driveway, so we've slowed down and waited for that car to get out of the way. That was really nice and courteous of the Tesla. And we are going to be driving, or we're going to be parking on the driveway. So it's only had, out of quite a few attempts, it's only had one fail where it actually parked on our neighbor's driveway. It did it very safely, but wasn't quite exactly where we had asked it to park. So let's see how it does today. No, it's parking on the neighbor's driveway again. Maybe it's the snow, I don't know, but the neighbors have security cameras, so they're probably wondering what I'm doing. Anyway, other than that, wow, that was great. It was really fantastic. Okay, stay tuned for the next video.